Hello, everybody in crazy land out there. I know this is kind of a mess, but we're gonna make this work because that's what I do. Okay, and yes, I'm wearing kitty cat Christmas socks. Don't judge me. Are you guys ready for this? This is crazy. I know, I don't even know if you can see this, but like, I got speckles all over my shirt. I just did a pearl show. It's going a little crazy. I have 2 announcements to share with you guys. And I know that you guys have been waiting ever so patiently for this. I appreciate your patience more than you know, because I know a lot of you are like, why is she not selling? Why is she not on? Is she quitting? What is she doing? Obviously, I'm not quitting, but one, I needed some time away for a little while. And I'll get into that in a second because I don't want to start crying yet. You can't cry yet. But I needed some time to myself for a while, okay? When you own a business, it gets hard. It gets really hard, especially when you do it by yourself. I do this with my husband, and you know, obviously that's 2 people, but I mean, it's by yourself. You don't have employees to help you. You know, you don't have a shipping team that helps you ship things. You don't have a customer service team that helps you do customer service. You don't have someone who also does shows, because you're the sole person who does shows. You're the face of the company, you know, so it's really hard. On top of that, you know, I have another side business. I have a direct sales company whom I work for. And if it weren't for that business, I wouldn't be where I'm at today doing the clothing business. But on top of that, you know, I am still a person. I still have a life, you know, and it's very hard keeping all of that separate. It makes me emotional because it's very hard when you're the person who is trying so hard to be successful in something because you've never had that before. So anyway, this is a 2-part announcement. I'm very excited for this. One, because it's going to help me grow this business. I'm hoping anyway, it's going to help me grow this business to where I've never been able to grow it before. And you'll see that in a second. And 2, I'm finally going to do something that I've told myself for, oh Lord, since high school, since middle school. I'm finally going to do something that I've told myself I'm going to do. And I've never been able to say that before, okay? So I'm going to launch the announcement today. And then tomorrow, on a Saturday, February 2nd, is when we're actually going to put the announcement into motion, okay? So first announcement, I am going to talk about something that I've been personally working on. The second announcement is more to do with the business. So you guys will kind of hear both, so just bear with me. So first announcement, something that I have thought about doing for many years. So I have a bucket list, actually, and it's on my Facebook page. Y'all can read it. I have a bucket list. One of those bucket list items is to do this, okay? I'm gonna get really, really emotional here. And I don't mean to, but it's something that I feel like I'm really, really proud of. You all have heard me tell these stories before about, you know, I have a learning disability. It's very hard for me to be successful in a lot of stuff because of that. And I don't do well in careers, okay? I don't do well in classroom settings. I dropped out of college. I went to school, to a vocational school, to do makeup. You know, like, I'm a very creative person. My brain is always turning. I don't think I have a left brain. I have all right brain. I'm all creative and no logic. There's literally no logic in my life. I'm a very spontaneous person. I am a person with a lot of hobbies. I have a bucket list with a lot of numbers. I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of goals. I'm very goal driven. And I stand by what I believe in so much. So much. But I'm very, very passionate about a lot of stuff. And one of those things that I'm very, very passionate about is helping people. And I know a lot of you feel that when you watch my shows, whether you watch me on the leggings shows or whether you watch my pearl shows. You all have seen me get into these conversations with people where it gets so deep and it's so heavy. And then you ask me, why aren't you a life coach? Why aren't you a motivator or a motivational speaker? Why don't you write a book? Why don't you do something? I can't tell you how many messages I get after I'm like shaking right now. After one night show, just one night, I get so many messages from you guys just simply saying, you know, you didn't even talk to me tonight, but you didn't have to, because what I felt from you is something I don't feel in a lot of people. And this has happened for years. I have screenshots from people who sent me a message years ago. This friend of mine wrote to me and said, you feel so deeply. You feel so much more deep than anyone has ever felt. You feel on such a different level than most people. You are someone that's going to change the world. And I don't know what made me screenshot that. I don't know. But I did years and years and years ago, and it's still in my phone. And then I have people who message me and saying, like, literally, you are changing the world and you don't realize it. And you are someone who feels so much more differently than others. Like, what is it that makes you feel that way? What makes you feel so deep? You know, and I can never answer that. I just be me. I don't really know. But I do know, and just in the last couple years is when I've truly started to realize who I am as a person. And it's taken a lot of time to get here because I struggled with that a lot. I struggled with that for so many years, you guys. So many years. And I never knew who I was as a person until as of recent. And I'm very, very, very proud to finally announce that I am starting a YouTube channel for self-help. And it's gonna just be very fun and sporadic and lighthearted, but I'm gonna talk. And essentially what I want this to do is lead into writing a book. Now, with that said, Megan's brain capacity is not very smart when it comes to writing. I do a lot more talking than I can do writing. So we're going to start with that. We're going to start with that platform, and hopefully it leads into something more. But I want to sit here and say that if it weren't for my pearl business that led into my leggings company, God, I didn't want to get emotional with this, that led into something so freaking powerful, I never would be at this point today. And I want to thank you guys for helping me see who I am, because I've never once been able to do that before. And I truly believe, I am someone who truly believes that everything happens for a reason. I think that there's stepping stones in life that you need to do this, 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 and this before you get to this. But I think that what's meant to be will always, always, always find its way. And I think that I joined this pearl company to have a platform to build into my leggings company that built a platform for anti-bullying, anti-sexism, you know, body shaming, all of that. It led into this platform and this movement that has been so powerful and has been so heavy on me that I finally feel like I have a platform to reach out to people when I never had that before. And now when I think back to years and years ago when people wrote to me, you feel so differently. You feel on such a different, deeper level than anyone has ever felt or I've ever felt. I now know why. And we get into these deep conversations about bullying and sexism and not even politics per se, just basic human rights. And I'm very active and passionate about certain things, but you may not be, and that's okay. All I ask of you is to be respectful. And that is what my clothing business is based off of. And that's what I set the tone for my team, as far as my pearl team on my direct sales company that I work for. My team is called Team Rainbow. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just because she's, you know, bisexual that, you know, she wants to call it Team Rainbow, but that is not it. Ever since I was little, I said my favorite color, when someone asked me, what's your favorite color? It's the rainbow. Why? Because it encompasses everyone. And if there is one thing, other than animals, there's one thing that I'm so very passionate about, it's human equality. Because I truly believe we are all created equal. No matter what shape or size or color you are, no matter what your sexual orientation is, no matter where you come from, who your father is, we all bleed red at the end of the day. And that is what my team is based off of on my direct sales company, and that is what my clothing business is based off of. That is the foundation. So we are Team Rainbow. Why? Because when you have a rainbow takes light from all these different places and brings it into one thing to make this beautiful rainbow. And that is who we are. We are all different walks of life, all different beliefs, but we all can come together and make this beautiful thing. And that is what a rainbow is. And we have such a support system. We have such a strong foundation that no matter where we go with this team, we are there for each other. And that is what my clothing business is based off of. I have clothing to make not only women, but men happy. When I started the clothing business, I never knew where that was going to go. I never ever even fathomed where it was going to go. What I didn't realize is the movement that I was starting because of my beliefs. This wasn't something that I just started on a whim as far as believing in what I believe in, but it was something that I preached every single day that I was live, that no matter what shape you are as a woman or a man, you can wear these clothing or this clothing. No matter if you are gay, straight, bi, whatever, you can wear this clothing. It doesn't matter. No matter what color you are, no matter what country you're from, no matter what your skin tone is. And I just know that because of the Pearl company that I joined, into the leggings business that I started, it has created this whole platform that I am just latching onto. And I feel like a door has finally opened for me to do what I want to do and help lead and coach people, because I feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do. And I finally have a platform to do that. I truly believe that I was put on this planet to help lead and coach people and help people. So what I'm doing is I'm starting a YouTube channel for self-help, because like I said, I got a lot of stuff to say and I got a lot of people who want to hear it. Here's the thing, guys. I know that this isn't the end for me. Someone asked me just a few months ago, do you honestly think that your clothing business is the end of the line? And I said, no. And they said, good, because I don't either. I don't either for you. I don't think that that's the end of the road for you. Even though this clothing business and this Pearl company has been literally the most successful I have ever been in my entire life, I don't think it's the end for me. I think that it's a stepping stone to where I'm supposed to be. My second announcement has something to do with the business side of things. I keep talking about how it's hard to run two businesses. It's hard to manage both of them and do shipping and customer service and the shows and do the other business while doing the tax side of things, while still living a life. You know, I gotta still have a life. So I'm making things more efficient. And how we're doing that is I've dumped a lot of money into a new software program where it's going to not only be a little bit of a learning curve for us all, for you guys and for me, but it's going to save probably 8 hours a day. No more copy and pasting your emails. You guys as customers do not need to send me your email anymore. I don't have to copy and paste them and take 3 hours a night to manually invoice you. This is gonna save so much time. Also, it's gonna save so much heartache on me, because there's not ever going to be things that do not get paid for anymore. You guys are always the first to be like, oh my God, why do people claim if they don't pay? We don't have to worry about that now. I have partnered with a company called Comment Sold. It is a website platform where things exactly what it says. You comment sold. Now when I hold up a pair of leggings, I don't have to write your name on them anymore. You just say sold with the number, with the size. Facebook automatically knows which one you want, and it's gonna send you an invoice. How crazy is that? Crazy, crazy. So with that though, as you comment sold with that item number and the size, let's say in an hour, you decide, I don't think I really want that one, but it's already in your cart. You're gonna delete it. It's gonna go to the next person in line. So if I have 10 items, but 20 people said sold on it, guess what? Those last 10 are on the waiting list automatically. Oh my God, where has this been all my life, right? And at that point, that means that even if someone puts it in their cart, but doesn't pay for it, after whatever I said, I think it's gonna be a 8-hour mark, whatever it's going to be. No more 24 hours, but it's going to be 8 hours, I think. At that point, if it hadn't been paid for, it's going to automatically go to the next person in line. So no more unpaid invoices. Oh my God. Also with this, it's going to automatically tell you if something is out of stock. So if something is out of stock and you want to be put on a wait list, you can. And then once it gets back into stock, you will be notified. There's no more manually invoicing. The shipping is all right on the same page too. So all I literally do is hit ship, it prints it, and I go. I have barcodes on everything that I can scan in. So you're automatically going to know how many I have in stock at all times. And with this, you can always still shop on the website as well as the shows. And it correlates, it's all together. Oh, I'm just so freaking excited. I can't even explain to you how much time this is gonna save for me. Hallelujah. If you guys aren't excited, you better be, because this software is genius. This is something that I've been, contemplating for a long time, but how does someone even come up with a software like that? And now someone did. And I'm just so thankful, because this is gonna save me so much time, energy, everything. It's gonna open up so many more doors. It's gonna open up more time for potentially more shows. It's gonna open more time just to ship your products faster. Not that I don't already ship fast, but this is gonna help. Another good part is when you guys return something, I can actually put a credit on your guys' account automatically. So the next time you order, it's automatically gonna be there. Again, no manual invoicing of any kind. So good, so good. It's literally in the process to be launched tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be Saturday the 2nd, and that's going to be our first show. So I'm going to have one of each item here for you to view. I'm going to have a number on it, obviously, just like always. Numbers are not going to correlate with sizes anymore, though. So if I hold a 100 up, it's not necessarily going to be one size. It's going to be all sizes. If I hold a 400, 300 up, same thing, okay? So I'm going to hold something up. It's going to have that number. You're going to say sold 111 OS for one size, or sold 111 PS for plus size, or EP for extra plus, okay? Automatically, Facebook is gonna know you're gonna go ahead and pay. Now you can pay right away, or you can wait for the whole show to end, and then automatically it's gonna have all of your items in one view, and you can just pay for them all at once. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. So no more having to write them down. I don't even have to look at the comments anymore. So I don't have to scroll through a bazillion times to see who was first, who was second. Facebook automatically knows who was first, second, third, fourth, etc. And they automatically put it down. And like I said, if someone backs out on one, it goes to the next person. If someone doesn't pay, it goes to the next person. So that is the big announcement. I'm really hoping that it helps not only me, but helps you guys as well, because this means that it's going to make it more efficient on you guys. And then those of you who missed out on an item because someone didn't claim or didn't pay or whatever, now you have the opportunity to get them. Now there's a lot more on that software platform that I probably forgot to talk about, and I'm sure I'll think about it tomorrow and remember to tell you guys, but that is the gist of it. I hope you guys are really excited. I hope that this was a good announcement for you guys, because I know I've been talking it up a lot, but it's honestly something that is going to help me so much. And I'm hoping the YouTube channel is going to help you guys too, because I'm very excited about that. I don't know how often I'm going to make videos, but it's honestly just going to be me talking, me doing what we're doing now. It's going to be me, like, I don't know, having fun and like just talking about what's on my mind, because Lord knows there's a lot going on up in this head, okay? So let's take a breather. Tell me your thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you hate it? It's going to be a learning curve. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's going to be a learning curve, especially for newcomers coming in. They're going to wonder how everything works. And the old people coming back in, it's going to be like, oh, well, that's not how you did it before. Why didn't I get that product? So I'm going to lay it out in every caption of the video just to help you guys. Oh, another thing, I can post photos now, and you guys can claim through photos. So I don't even have to be live half the time. That is amazing. This is going to free up so much time and energy and keep my head sane. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited. I'll let you guys ask questions below. Who's excited? Let me know. I'm so stoked. Okay, guys, that is my announcement. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. We will see you soon. Love you.